So during the practice of Yoga Nidra, there will be no movement. Lying in the position of Shavasana, feet approximately mat width apart, arms approximately 45 degrees away from the body. Palms facing upwards. Making any adjustments that you want to now until you feel totally comfortable. During the practice of Yoga Nidra, there will be no movement. Closing your eyes now and keeping them closed throughout the whole practice. Taking a deep breath in, filling the lungs, and then letting go of the stresses and strains of everyday life. In the practice that follows, you will not be making any movements, and you will develop a feeling of deep relaxation, like the feeling just before you fall asleep. When the feeling of relaxation comes, deep sleep also comes, but you will make a conscious effort to remain awake. This is very important. Do not worry if you fall asleep or drift in and out of that state, but do maintain an awareness of my voice, making a resolution now that you will not fall asleep throughout the practice. During the practice of Yoga Nidra, you will be functioning on the levels of hearing and awareness, the body totally asleep, and the mind in a state of deepest relaxation. The only important thing is to listen to my voice and only my voice. Do not try to intellectualize, do not try to analyze, as this will disturb the process of mental relaxation. Simply follow my voice with total attention and feeling. If any thoughts come to disturb you from time to time, just acknowledge them and focus once more on the breath, steadying the mind and continuing the practice, allowing yourself to become calm and steady once more. Now bringing a feeling of total relaxation to the whole body. Concentrating on the body and becoming aware of the importance of complete stillness. Developing an awareness from the top of the head to the tips of the toes and repeating in your mind the mantra Om. Continuing the awareness of the whole of the body, complete stillness, complete awareness of the whole of the body, the whole of the body. The practice of Yoga Nidra will now begin. Now focusing on the point between the eyebrows that is called Chidakasha. Focusing on that dark warm space behind the eyes, and repeat your Sankalpa 3 times. The Sankalpa is a positive statement that is something very personal to you that you want to become or you want to achieve. The Sankalpa you will never share with the soul, as this is your resolve. It usually comes to you by itself, but if you have not got one, think of a positive statement. And now repeat that Sankalpa 3 times with awareness, feeling and emotion. We now begin with the rotation of consciousness, taking a trip around the body quickly and bringing a sense of awareness to each part. Repeating the part in your mind as we move around from part to part, staying alert, but do not concentrate too intently. Become aware of the right side. The right hand thumb, the second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger. The palm of hand, the wrist, the lower arm, the elbow. The upper arm, the shoulder, the armpit, the right waist, the right hip, the right thigh. The kneecap, the calf muscle, the ankle, the heel, the sole of the right foot, the top of the right foot, the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. And now the left side of the body. Become aware of the left hand, thumb, the second finger, the third finger, the fourth finger, the fifth finger, the palm of hand, the wrist, the lower arm, the elbow, the upper arm, the shoulder, the armpit, the left waist, the left hip, the left thigh, the kneecap, the calf muscle, the ankle, the heel, the sole of the left foot, the top of the left foot, the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. And now the back. Become aware of the right shoulder blade and the left shoulder blade. Become aware of the right buttock, the left buttock, the spine, the whole of the back together. And now the front of the head. The forehead, both sides of the head, the right eyebrow, the left eyebrow, the space between the eyebrows. The right eyelid, the left eyelid, the right eye, the left eye, the right ear, the left ear, the right cheek, the left cheek, the nose, the tip of the nose, the upper lip, the lower lip, the chin, the throat, the right of the chest, the left of the chest, the middle of the chest, the navel, the abdomen, the whole of the front together. And now the whole of the right leg and the whole of the left leg and both legs together. The whole of the right arm, the whole of the left arm, both arms together. The whole of the back, the buttocks, the spine, the shoulder blades, the whole of the front, the abdomen, the chest, the whole of the back and the front together. Be totally still. Be aware. Do not sleep. Do not move. The whole body on the mat. Becoming aware of the whole body on the mat. See the body lying perfectly still on a mat in the room. Visualizing the image in your mind. Becoming aware of the whole space occupied by the body. Becoming aware of the body and space. Becoming aware of the whole body on the floor and the whole body in relation to the floor. And then at the same time becoming aware of the meeting points between the body and the floor. These are very subtle physical points between the body and the floor. Feel the meeting points between the back of the head and the floor, shoulder blades and the floor, elbows and the floor, the backs of the hands and the floor, buttocks and the floor, calves and the floor, heels and the floor. Awareness of the meeting points between the body and the floor. The sensation of all the points simultaneously and evenly. And continue to feel these points clearly and distinctly. Please do not sleep. Listen only to my voice. And then switching the attention to the eyelids. Feeling the narrow line between the meeting of the upper and the lower lid. feeling the points where they meet, and intensifying your awareness on the points between the eyelids. And then the breath. Focusing on the lips, centering the attention on the line between the lips, on the space between the lips, on the breath between the lips. Becoming aware of the breath, drawing the attention to the natural ingoing and outgoing of the breath. Feeling the flow of the breath, belly of throat, from the belly to throat, throat to belly. On inhalation, the belly rises. On exhalation, the belly falls. Follow the breath, the natural breath, in and out of the body. Breathing is natural. There is no effort. Do not try to change the rhythm. Just maintain the awareness of the breath. Complete awareness of the breath. Now concentrating on the awareness and the movement of the navel area. With each and every breath, the belly expands and relaxes. Concentrating on the synchronization of this movement and the breath. Breathing naturally, do not adjust. Just observe the rise and the fall. And now we start to count the breath. Counting backwards from 54 to 1. Counting your own breath in your own time. Saying the words and the numbers to yourself as you count the breath. Saying as you inhale, 54, navel rising, 54, navel falling, 53, navel rising, 53, navel falling, 52, navel rising, 52, navel falling, and so on. Saying the words and the numbers to yourself as you count the breath. Being sure not to make a mistake. If you do, you must go back to 54 and start again. With total awareness that you are counting backwards from 54, navel rising, 54, navel falling, 53, navel rising, 53, navel falling, and so on, from 54 to 1. Complete awareness, counting backwards from 54 to 1. No mistakes, complete awareness, counting backwards from 54, navel rising, 54, navel falling. 53, navel rising. 53, navel forming. And so on. From 54 to 1, be totally aware. The tide rises, the tide falls. The twilight darkens, the curly calls. Along the sea sands, damp and brown, the traveller hastens into town. And the tide rises and the tide falls. Darkness settles on the roofs and the walls, but the sea in the darkness calls. The little waves with their soft white hands efface the footprints from the sands, and the tide rises and the tide falls. The morning breaks, the steeds in their stalls stamp and neigh as the hostler calls. The day returns, but never more returns the traveller to the shore. And the tide rises and the tide falls. And now stop the counting, leaving your breath to focus on sensations within the body. Starting with heaviness, awakening that feeling of heaviness, heaviness throughout the whole body. With every exhalation, feeling the heaviness of the arms and the legs, the torso and the head. The heaviness of the body sinking into the mat. With every exhalation, feeling heavier and heavier. Be aware of the heaviness of the body, the heaviness of the entire body. Bring a sense of lightness to the body. As you inhale, bringing a sense of lightness to all parts of the body. Inhaling that lightness into the arms, into the legs, into the torso, and into the head. Feeling a sense of lightness and weightlessness in all parts of the body. With every inhalation, the body feeling lighter and lighter until it seems to be lifting away from the floor. Becoming aware of the lightness in the whole of the body. And then an experience of cold. Awaken an experience of cold in the body. Imagine you are walking on a cold floor in winter. The feet feel very cold. Feeling a sensation of coldness all over the body. Be aware of the coldness. Coldness over the whole of the body. And now heat. Awakening a sensation of heat, an experience of heat in the whole of the body. The whole body so hot you feel hot all over. Recollecting that feeling in a summer's heat when you are out in the sun with no shade, feeling the warmth all over the body, all around the body, penetrating the body deep into the bones. Experience that feeling of heat throughout the whole of the body. And now withdrawing the mind and concentrating on the space in front of the closed eyes. The space between the eyebrows that is called Chidakasha. Imagining before you a transparent screen through which you can see infinite space. A space that extends as far as the eyes can see. Concentrating on the dark space in front of the closed eyes. Becoming unaware of any phenomena that manifests within. Colours, patterns, whatever you see in the manifesting state of the mind. Continue to watch with awareness. But do not become involved. Just observe. Be detached. Be aware. If thoughts occur, let them come and let them go. And focus on watching the dark, warm, friendly space with detachment and awareness. Starting to visualize yourself on a warm day, walking through the grass in a park, early in the morning. The sun is just rising, and the warmth of the sun you can already feel on your skin. There's still dew on the grass as you walk. You can feel the coolness on your feet. The birds are singing as they call their welcome to the new day. There are many gardens of flowers with roses, many colours, red, purple, orange, white. The smell of their fragrance fills the air, and you can see the early morning dewdrops on their petals as the sun starts to rise. Nearby, a rose garden is a fish pond where golden fish swim in and out amongst the water lilies. You stand and watch the graceful movements for a few moments before continuing to walk. Walking towards some trees, you notice a clearing ahead. Going between the trees, beautiful trees. Trees full of leaves and wide spreading branches. In the clearing ahead is a small temple. When the sun has cast an aura of light around it, you walk up to the door and walk inside. And the sunlight falls onto the walls where there are many beautiful pictures. Sitting down on the floor, you close your eyes and become quite still. A sense of deep peace and harmony envelops you, and all sounds outside fade into the distance. You stay there for some time, letting your mind flow freely until peace and harmony pervade. And now bringing your awareness back to the Chitakasha. Bringing your awareness to the dark space between the eyebrows. Looking deep inside the space, watching the darkness. Watching what you see before you very carefully, with detachment. Not becoming involved, just observing. Resting your mind in the warm, friendly darkness. Darkness that extends as far as the eyes can see. Any subtle phenomena manifesting, colours or patterns, just note them and continue to watch with awareness. If thoughts occur, let them come and let them go. But continue to watch the dark, warm, friendly space. And now it is time to recall your sankalpa. Taking the focus to the point between the eyebrows that is called Chitakasha. The dark warm space behind the eyes. And repeat the sankalpa 3 times. And now relaxing all your efforts. Becoming aware of the breath. Becoming aware of the natural breath flowing in and out of the lungs. Becoming aware of the whole of the body and the breath together. The whole of the body lying on the floor and the natural breath. Develop an awareness of your physical existence. Becoming aware of the arms, the legs, the body lying stretched on the floor. Becoming aware of the meeting points between the body and the floor. Developing an awareness of the room, the walls, the ceiling, noises inside and outside of the room. Becoming aware of the body from the top of the head to the tips of the toes. Repeating in your mind the mantra Om. Becoming aware of the floor and your position on the floor. Starting to breathe a little deeper, breathing in fresh prana into the lungs. Keeping your eyes closed, visualizing the room around you, becoming aware of the surroundings. Lying quietly. And when you are ready to start to move, moving the fingers, moving the feet. But do not rush, there is no need to rush. Just taking gentle movements, moving the feet, the hands, maybe taking a stretch. Drawing the knees to the chest. Wrapping the arms around the knees. Hugging yourself, releasing the lower back of the floor, rocking gently sideways, massaging the spine and the muscles that run up and down either side of the back. And when you are ready, rolling over onto the right hand side and taking a couple of breaths. And then when you're ready, coming up to a comfortable seated position. Hands in prayer and eyes closed. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. We'll finish the class with 3 Oms. You can join in if you wish, or just listen or hum them to yourselves. Inhaling to chant. Om. And taking the hands to the third eye, Namaste. Okay, thank you very much everyone. Hope you enjoyed Yoga Nidra and the practice. Take your time to unwind. Enjoy a nice glass of water and a nice bit of chocolate Easter egg, and you'll be set up for the night. Thank you very much for joining. And hopefully I'll see you again shortly. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Take care. See you all soon.